I feel like I'm a brand new teacher. We are reinventing the wheel. This is uncharted territory. I've had to change my whole dynamic. I've had to relinquish a little bit of control because I'm not in my classroom. I'm in my dining room.
In March of this year, schools across the nation began to close down because of the coronavirus spread. Teachers from kindergarten to college levels switched to online schooling for what looks like the remainder of the year. There is a possibility to return to school. However, with no cure released yet, this school year will remain online. I sat down with my mom, Teresa Marone, a third grade teacher at Judd Elementary School in North Brunswick, to talk about what it is like in the classroom pre-COVID and the changes she has had to make for digital learning.
What's it like teaching third grade? Yeah. Well, it depends on the day. When you're teaching third grade, you always have to be on. There is no downtime. They're not very good at working independently at this age. It's something that comes gradually as they get older and more comfortable with their work. You're constantly on top of them, making sure that they're making the right choices, keeping them focused on their work. My co-teachers, they are a great support because sometimes you have behavioral challenges or academic challenges, and they're always in there with great ideas and suggestions to help you be more successful in your classroom. The thing that's totally different is they're not seeing me live in action every day. We are pre-recording mini lessons, it's called, where we're teaching them a skill and then we're assigning them like a Google form or some sort of worksheet to have them see what kind of evidence we have to see if they are paying attention during the video and learn something. I am on my computer every morning starting at 8:30, and the last 2 nights I have powered off at 10 o'clock at night, getting myself prepared. So there's none of that like one-on-one. If I notice that someone doesn't get it right away, that I could like pull them right off to the side and explain things to them a little bit more clearly. Like, I don't have that power right now, and it feels a little helpless. Like, it's really out of my control that like you're recording these videos that you think are knowledgeable for them, but if they have a question and they can't raise their hand at the video and I can't answer them. So it's kind of hard not teaching in real time, and you wonder what they're really comprehending and learning. My district has decided to recreate the school day for our students. So yes, they are being exposed to every subject every day. I definitely would implement Google Classroom more regularly for writing because children are very comfortable on technology and with typing, that I think that I would definitely implement it with writing. Not everything, because I still am a control freak and I need to have my hands in everything that they're doing.
For teaching language arts, the third grade teachers decided to split up the work. My mom decided to do the read-alouds. To keep all the children entertained during nonfiction, she changed up her workspace for her video lessons.
Right now, I am setting up to do a read aloud for my third graders. We are studying nonfiction animals, and nonfiction tends to be a bit boring at times, so I thought I would spice things up a little bit by every time that I read a nonfiction book, I'm going to add something to my background that they have to be on the lookout for. So the first day I put on a Nonfiction Explorer outfit. The first time I added this tree, as you see, and then during my video today, these guys are gonna pop in on the table behind me, and I'm gonna try to act like Blue's Clues. You know, remember Steve from Blue's Clues, like being like, oh wow, and have it like, that's great. So I don't know, we'll see if it works.
Why are you deciding to do that?
Because I want to keep them interested, because digital learning is all videos and then answering questions. So you have to keep wanting them to come back and see what you're doing. So making a fool of myself seems the proper thing to do, because they're going to come back and see me doing silly things, and they're going to want to know what I'm going to do the next day. Me? What are you talking about? There's something behind me? Ah! Oh my gosh, how did that get there?
My mother was given the opportunity to have a Google Meet with her classroom, and the emotion that is about to be shown is pure happiness because my mom was able to finally see those smiling faces of her children once again.
I cannot tell you how excited I am to see so many of you. Mrs. Marone's got allergies right now, so I'm so happy to see you. Woo! So when I met my class for the first time live after being away from them for a whole month, I got very emotional. To see their sweet little faces and see how excited they were and like really scared at the same time because they didn't know how to act. It was just very overwhelming. Being a mom, I could only imagine how my children would have felt in third grade, being so scared of not understanding this virus that's around them because they know people are getting sick, they know people are dying, and just them being able to see me and knowing that I'm okay, it was a wonderful thing.
My mom may be separated from her students because of COVID-19, but she's trying her very best to stay involved and connected.
Thinking ahead to September, I think that by then, if the virus has gone long enough, I think people will feel a sense of security. We know our buildings are clean. We know how to wash our hands. And hopefully that something like this will never happen again.